Now, despite the suspension of a 15% value-added tax, VAT, on electricity, the Greater Accra Regional Organized Labour of the Trades Union Congress, TUC, insists it will proceed with its planned protest against the controversial tax. Now, the Ministry of Finance, in a release dated 7th February 2024, directed the Electricity Company of Ghana, ECG, and the Northern Electricity Distribution Company, NEDCO, to halt the implementation of the new tax pending engagements with stakeholders, including organized labor. However, the labor unions remain dissatisfied with the directive, demanding a total withdrawal of the tax. Citi News' Fauzu Masawudu provides further details.
Clad in red outfits and armbands, members of the Greater Accra Regional Organized Labour chanted songs as they renewed their demands for the withdrawal of the 15% VAT on electricity, despite the official announcement by the Finance Ministry regarding its suspension. Chairman of the Greater Accra Regional Organized Labour, Patrick Binyemi, reiterated their stance unequivocally.
We, as Greater Accra Regional Organized Labour, associate ourselves with the demands of our national leaders and thereby emphasize that we cannot pay VAT on electricity. We will not pay today, we will not pay tomorrow, we will never pay. We in the organized labor in the Greater Accra region of Ghana unequivocally opposes this government's decision to impose a 15% value-added tax on electricity consumption.
Patrick Binyemi further outlined plans for their planned protest, including the non-operation of commercial transport under the Ghana Private Roads Transport Union, GPRTU.
We will embark on a never-happened-before mammoth demonstration. This is scheduled for next week, Tuesday, the 13th of February 2024. Let us again take note that on Tuesday, our affiliates from the GPRTU across Greater Accra are not going to work.
These series of industrial actions by labor are aimed at communicating their concerns, underscoring the need for prompt resolution due to their societal impact.
We are sensitizing our people that on the 13th we have a tax. We are all embarking on a sit-down. We will not work because ours, if you come to work, meaning you are working. So all of us should make sure we won't work on the 13th, that is coming Tuesday, to support the organized labor's intention. So this is all that we are saying. And we are pleading with other transport operators in Greater Accra to support massively, because we are going to use this as a stepping stone or a curtain raiser for our future fight against the eco tax.
As discussions about the controversial tax persist, Thomas Musa, General Secretary of the Ghana National Association of Teachers, believes that a pledge by the Vice President and flag bearer of the ruling New Patriotic Party, Mahamudu Bawumia, to eliminate VAT on electricity if elected president justifies their position on the matter.
Thank God that the Vice President is on the side of labor. That he even used I will eliminate it. So please, the taxes and all that is making, or the taxes are rather making the burdens and the burdens of Ghanaians worse off. And we can no longer carry this load. And for that matter, we need to be careful the way we go. So this 15% thing, like I have said, tomorrow and together with the rest, tomorrow organized labor will look at it. But we cannot ignore what the Vice President has said.
Meanwhile, the Public Service Workers Union of TUC remains unfazed by the statements by government announcing their suspension of the 15% VAT on electricity. The union asserts that the statement aims to dissuade organized labor from demonstrating. John Sampa, the Deputy General Secretary of the union, emphasizes that a complete withdrawal is the only resolution for them to reconsider the protest.
The 15% VAT tax on electricity should be withdrawn. We have not seen a letter to say that it has been withdrawn. Obviously, it could also be a media gimmicks just to discourage our people from coming out, and at the end of it, they will still go ahead to implement it. For this reason, we want to use your medium and any other medium we have to let people know that we are the people that call for the demonstration, and we are the only people that will call for the suspension of the demonstration. So all our members should get prepared, and we are preparing fervently. When you see all over the country, when you go, you will see people in red bands, people raising flags. We have written to all our management, and the workers are coming out. People are suffering. People are not happy. In fact, this is not the only demonstration that workers want.
The Teachers and Educational Workers Union of TUC, however, illustrates the potential disruption to economic activities in the country if the government does not fully retract the VAT.
Can you consider for a moment that GPRTU and all the vehicles they operate will not go to work on a particular day? Can you imagine for once that all organized labor groups are not going to perform their normal functions on a particular day? The whole system is going to shut. So for me, it's something that government must avert and not to allow this thing to happen. And to avert it is simply to write to say, I have withdrawn this policy. Come, let's sit around the table and talk.
Well, it appears we won't be calling the war between government and labor unions a quit anytime soon, because the union says it will not back down on its decision to protest the 15% VAT on electricity. They say the suspension is not enough. They are insisting on a complete withdrawal. For Citi News, Fauzu Masaudu, Accra.